Gemini, it's Jodie, your fellow Gemini. Now I'm going to be giving you a general reading for the week ahead and then a love reading for the week ahead. And for those of you that don't already know, I am using my Golden Universal Tarot deck. These are my favourite cards. Right, so I too am a Gemini. I love being a Gemini, and as I've said in previous videos, I will tell you every week how much I love being a Gemini. I never stop talking, my brain's always ticking, and I literally fall asleep with my phone one side and my laptop the other. So I'm a typical Gemini and I love it. Right, so fellow gems and cross watchers, I am firstly going to start with our general reading. So I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle. What can Gemini expect to be happening, please, over the next week? What can people born under the sign of Gemini expect to be happening over the next week, please? Right, Gemini, we have the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful card. The Magician. The Knight of Wands. And the King of Cups. Okay, so firstly, Gemini, with the Empress card here, the Empress is known as the mother of the deck, and she's very loving, very caring, very loyal. She's very connected to nature, and also she's very good with children. So I feel like whether you're male or female, the Empress here is your energy over the next week. So being very attentive to the ones that we care about, being very loving, and maybe possibly as well spending more time outdoors with the Empress here. Now we then have the Magician card. So the Magician card is all about self-manifestation. Now what I'm feeling here through this reading is determination. So I really do feel that over the next week, with the Magician card here especially, that you are getting things done. You are really determined to get what you want, get what you need done. So I really feel like we're going to be on our game over the next week, Gemini. Now, following this, we do have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands suggests somebody coming in here. This is somebody that you already know, and I did recently do our monthly reading for the month of August, and what came out in that reading was somebody appearing from the past, and I did get a couple of phone calls from an ex-partner, but I have chosen to move forward in my life. But it was nice to hear from him, and of course I wish him all the best. We didn't part on bad terms, which was good. But at the same time, yes, an ex-partner did out of the blue, completely out of the blue, get in touch. Now, the song that has stuck with me the last few days that I will share with you, because we're not all the same, of course, but is Adele sending my love. How does it go? Send my love to your new lover. Okay, and I've been listening to that song quite a lot because I am ready to move forward. I wish him all the very best, and hopefully things go better in his new relationship. So anyway, Gemini, we do have somebody coming in here, and this is followed by the King of Cups. So again, whether they are male or female, and a water sign especially could be indicated here. If not a water sign, then possibly they're just not showing on the outside what it is that they're actually feeling on the inside. So this person may seem quite puzzling, but there's this knowing, okay? So this knowing that they want to be with you, or that they want you, or that they miss you. But there is somebody coming in here, okay? And please do not bombard me with comments of, I don't want an ex to return or such and such. If it happens, it happens, okay? It's entirely up to you whether you decide to move forward with this person or leave it at that. That's your decision. We do have free will. Right, so that's our general reading. So on to our love reading, Gemini. Right, I'm not going to read these cards because they did fall, okay? And I know when they jump and I know when they fall. So again, I'm going to reshuffle. Okay. What can Gemini expect over the next... I can't even talk now. First I can't shuffle, then I can't talk. This is not like me. What can Gemini expect to be happening, please, over the next week with regards to love? What can people born under the sign of Gemini expect to be happening with regards to love, please, over the next week? Right, Gemini, we have the Death card, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Right, so from what I can see here, Gemini, there is somebody external to you here who is struggling, okay? They're struggling with deciding to... I'm going to actually clarify the Five of Wands, okay? See what they're struggling with. Can you please clarify the Five of Wands? We've got the Moon card. Any more cards, please? Please clarify for me. Right. Okay. We've then got the King of Cups and the Three of Swords. So this does make sense in my life, Gemini, whether it resonates with you or not. So we have the Death card, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Now, I have clarified the Five of Wands with the Moon, the King of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So, Gemini, somebody is afraid of being hurt, okay? And this is possibly an ex-partner. Somebody here is afraid of being hurt and they are struggling with the Five of Wands, whether to have a new beginning. Possibly, again, a water sign, okay? With the Moon card here, this especially with the Death card, the King of Cups, and the Moon card, this especially could be a Scorpio. This can indicate that whoever they are, that they are investigating, researching, so possibly keeping an eye on your social media or asking people about you. But there is this internal struggle with the Five of Wands here. So whether to get in touch, I feel. Whether to get in touch, whether to start anew. You then have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is with regard to your mind being put at ease. So again, I'm going to clarify this card. Can you please clarify the Six of Swords for Gemini? We have the Page of Wands. In some type of way, Gemini, whether this is off your own back or something happens, I do feel that your mind is going to be put at ease with regards to a partner, ex-partner, love interest. In some way, your mind is being put at ease. Now, the person that's come in here, whether this is the same person or not that's going to be putting your mind at ease, they are struggling, okay? They are struggling as to whether to get in touch, whether to start anew, and it's an internal struggle, okay? So, Gemini, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to ask for any messages from my Angels decks. So, firstly, my Romance Angels Oracle cards. Are there any messages, please, for Gemini with regards to love over the next week? We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Any more messages, please, for the sign of Gemini for the next week with regards to love? We've got children. Do you know what? I should have said it before it jumped because I knew this card was going to jump. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So whether this is your children, their children, somebody else's children, and the children have done nothing wrong, okay? Children are innocent, 100% innocent. But with regards to love and relationships, there just may be some type of issue here with regards to children. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for any messages for you from my Archangel Michael deck. Are there any messages, please? We've got lean on God and the angels for support. And the prayer reads as follows, and you can say this in your mind within prayer. Out loud, you can write it down, you can rewatch the video if you need to. Dear God and angels, I give you this situation now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. Beautiful, beautiful message. So Gemini, I really hope that you've enjoyed the readings. I hope that they help. If you have enjoyed watching them and they have helped, please do subscribe to my channel, as this does continue to support me and it helps to keep the channel going. I will be back again next week for another general and another love reading, and our monthly reading for the month of August is already up on the channel. If you'd like to book a more in-depth personal reading with me, 100% private, my details are below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic week. You do have free will, whatever happens, and bye for now.